Hey everyone, welcome to Car Review. Today we're going to do a no spoiler review of the movie Never Grow Old, so let's get into it. And honestly, I'm going to keep this one kind of short because this movie is really weird, and it's sitting really weird with me because it's really well made, but it's not like entertaining. It's a really gritty Western. So gritty to the point that you're not going to want to recommend it to people, nor are you going to like want to watch it with like friends if you decide to watch it. You're definitely going to want to be by yourself and just absorb this, because the stuff that happens in this is just horrific. Okay, and if you know the movie Hostiles, which is a very gritty Western as well, I mean, you see entire families getting slaughtered, you know, in that movie. I mean, this one is even more horrific than that because you just see the senseless killing of people. You see these horrific crimes that just make you just get this chill in your body. And I won't spoil it if you want to check it out, but it's in such a niche type of genre because it's not like a Western in the sense that it's like, you know, a fistful of dollars or the Magnificent Seven. It's a gritty Western, like it'll make you uncomfortable to like watch it with like your mom, you know? So if you want something like that, if you want a Western that's really dark and just brutal, go for it. Have fun. Otherwise, it's like it just makes you feel like you need to take a shower after the movie, which is kind of how I'm feeling now because it's still sitting with me all this time later. And it's like I liked it, but I didn't. And the reasons why I liked it aren't enough for me to justify recommending it to someone, nor would I want to rewatch it. I'll tell you why I like it though. It's shot beautifully. Cinematography, sound design, lighting, uh, all of it works together on a technical level. Um, Especially, like I said, the sound design, because the type of mixing and editing they have for the guns is really unique. Every time a gun is fired, there's almost this like explosion that happens, like this. It's the sound of like air just streaking out of the barrel, and so it sounds like a cannon going off, like a literal hand cannon, a hand-sized cannon. So when someone does fire their gun, it's like, oh crap, they're dead. It's not just like, oh, they're just wasting shots to waste bodies. It's like, no, no, no. It's like when a gun is pulled out, you know, oh, someone's dead for sure. So it's got that literal explosive type, you know, action. It's not action like you'd find in like, you know, like a Liam Neeson movie. It's action more in the sense like, okay, now this is the conflict that I'm watching is going to get resolved with firearms, with weaponry. And when, again, that stuff gets brandished, people are going to drop, and they're going to drop in a really bloody and deadly fashion. So that I liked that, and I liked Emile Hirsch. She's the lead. I know him from Speed Racer. I love that movie. It's got a soft spot in my heart. Saw it when I was 10 years old, and so honestly, he kind of gravitated me towards the movie overall, and I like westerns. And I thought he did a really good job. His character, though, is not likable. He has this internal conflict, yet he's so inconsistent with himself that it's hard for you to be like, yeah, let's go, hero. I think you're at least the guy we're watching for 80% of the movie. You're our point of view, but I don't really like that. Like, it's so weird. And what's really interesting is that the villain, played by John Cusack, is just frightening, downright horrific. He plays such a cold and brutal character that doesn't so much rely on guns. Like I said, you know, when a gun is taken out, you know it's gonna just be used to the full extent that it can. He definitely uses guns, but he's more of a figure, more of a presence. He's the type of villain that's like a bully that uses intimidation and words and circumstance to cripple his enemies or to manipulate them. And that is like, wow, that's really well done. Like, really good job to the actor, to the writer, to the director. But also, you're just like, oh, I don't like this. It makes your skin crawl. And so, again, this movie is really well made, but it's so unsettling. It's so nerve-wracking. You want to turn it off. You're gonna want to pause it, and maybe you're gonna watch it and think that was a breeze. What are you talking about? I don't know. But there were points where I I just thought to myself, I don't like this. This is too brutal. Like, I don't like horror movies, and this tiptoed into the realm of horror Not in like there are like jump scares, but again, the conflict that happens is always just so violent, so bloody, so, you know, just start and stop. And honestly, it left a weird taste in my mouth. But on a technical level, it's made well enough. So if you want to check it out for those reasons, sure. But if you're looking for, you know, an Emile Hirsch movie or a Western movie, I can easily think of other movies for you to watch. Like I said, Speed Racer for Hirsch, or for a Western, go watch A Fistful of Dollars, or go watch Hostiles, which again, super gritty, but you like what's happening. You like the characters. You like the situation. You want them to succeed. And in this one, you're just kind of like, okay, we're here. We're here. It's really awkward to talk about in terms of a review. And if I did a spoiler review, I would just like tell you the whole thing, which I don't want to do, because if you want to watch the movie, go watch the movie. But I would be really interested to know, for people that do see this video and then go watch it, like, you'll know exactly what I'm getting at. And so my comments might seem very abstract, they might seem kind of floaty, but I would encourage you just to like watch a trailer, or just to watch some clips online, and then you're going to get a greater sense of what I'm talking about, and then make your decision based on that. You shouldn't go in blind to this movie. If you want to, that's great. I encourage that to a point with movies, because oftentimes movies are really spoiled with trailers and posters and stuff, but you might need to do a little research on this one, because I was not expecting the brutality of this movie, and yeah, it's definitely a little creepy, but again, really well made in terms of the technical side. So that is my sloppy review of Never Grow Old. If you like this video, comment, share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, peace.